Hey guys, this is ASMR Destiny here with another Game and Chill stream on Twitch as well. Hey, what happened? Oh, that's what happened. DS. I actually cannot see that on my streaming software. Just a second here. Is there some kind of interesting? So because I am simulcasting, as I was saying, not only on Twitch but also on YouTube and X/Twitter, my setup is a little bit different. And actually, TS, I had no idea what was happening. Hi, Berkey on YouTube. Welcome to my Game and Chill stream. So like, yeah, usually I'll get a notification from, or I will be able to see what's happening on Twitch, and I am not. So that's something else I have to... I gotta add to my toolbox here. I need to have my activity feed. Hey TS, can you also test out something? Can you test out a sound alert for me? Does that work? Okay. I just popped out the activity feed for Twitch, so I should be able to see what's going on there. But thank you again, TS, for that resub. I really do appreciate that. 25 months. 25. That does not seem possible. But thank you so much for that continued support. TS, I really do appreciate that. This is our Game and Chill stream, episode 810, for the 15th of October 2023, guys. Let's go ahead and start continuing on with Starfield. We are 4 days and 15 hours into the game of real time. Real game time. Yeah, if anybody else is on Twitch, if you can test out the voice, any of the voice redemptions, the sound alerts. I want to see if those work. I think they do. They should work. Okay. We were trying to get into this room on the 3rd floor that is not possible to get to from this stairway because there's a guy here. There's a guard on the other side. I needed to look this up. I think that was the deal
hey,
here.
Destiny, you're looking good.
Oh, I heard it. Roder, hey, you did it. Roder, thanks for testing that out for me. You did hear that, right? You did hear it yourself, right? Just let me know. So...
Hey, Destiny, what video games are you playing right now?
That was Cammy on Twitch. Cammy also tested it. Thank you. What video games am I playing right now? Well, let's see. That would have to be Starfield. I'm still playing that. But is Cammy really in Twitch? That is a good question. She could be anywhere. The notification said DJ Daddy Destiny. It did? The Twitch notification? I gotta... Dang it. Okay. There is apparently no way. Maybe there's a way to edit stream information. Because I'm simulcasting to multiple platforms. Oh, okay, I see. Got it. Yeah, I see that. That is really weird, but yeah, because I am simulcasting, I have to use a different method to get online, and they apparently don't offer a method to change the stream notification. So that sucks, but so that means I have to go to Twitch itself and alter it. So I guess that answers that question. But anyways, so yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get to this. I'm trying to get to this third floor, but I can't do it. Yeah, some words of advice. Hakuna Matata? Is that what you're saying? Oh. Okay. Is it this? TS, you probably finished this part, right? You're probably laughing at me right now. I thought I did this already. Ah, this is the way out. Damn it. Why is there a gate right there? Come on. Come on. There's a freaking vent. There is some kind of freaking vent. I not this vent. Thank you. Thank you, Roder. That is exactly the answer. That is. That's exactly the answer I was looking for.
No funny business.
Who cares? Who's gonna stop me?
You'll stop yourself if you're not careful. I knew a guy whose sense of time was so messed up on Aurora, he literally tripped while being chased by security. Fell right over the railing.
You haven't seen this game before. Roder, really? Really? I'm just... Well, I'm trying to do a quest. This is a side quest. And...
I'm watching you.
Why are you on the floor doing push-ups?
You try anything, you're dead.
I get it. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! This is the one I was looking for, I think.
Hope the crowd's still hot by the time I get there later.
Quick save. Quick save. Let's see what happens. Oh. But she's right there. What? She's... She's at her computer. How am I supposed to hack it? Are you serious? I can take this? I can take it. No, I can't knock her out. No. Can't do it. Okay. Wow, that worked. Can I get back up there? Oh, come on. There we go. Of course, no one can. Of course, you can't hear me. Oh, man. I can't believe that worked. That was... That's rich. That was rich. You've been addicted to Baldur's Gate 3. That is not surprising. Baldur's Gate 3 is a... First off, Baldur's Gate 3 is a very long game. Second of all, it's just a great freaking game. So...
Back off.
If you want another RPG game, that's the one. There could be a way to knock out that person in the game. There are like silencers, like silenced weapons. But yeah, you're supposed to really hide rather than knock him out.
I need a drink.
I hope this means you finished your business. What'll it be? Have it your way.
Have it my way.
People joke, say those Varun zealots were just...
Right. And we are going back.
You see any heat leeches?
Oh.
Move along.
Gotta deliver that slate that I just stole back to the big boss.
Get some Aurora and let's loose.
Reminds me of the clubs on Mass Effect. Now those clubs were hopping.
Back off. That's an order, not a suggestion.
Hey, yo. Yo? There you are.
Ah, Ryujin's latest returns. I trust you've got what I wanted? I'll always say the best thing about working with Ryujin is you never fail to come through. Things aren't always flawless, but the end result is always beneficial. It's been a pleasure. And tell Dalton I'll expect he'll send me any updates on this little situation of his, should it have any effect on my business.
Alrighty. Time to confront the big boss of Ryujin Industries. And get all this stuff figured out.
To go.
Proprietary mix of alcohols and
all these optional things. I'm like, I'm doing them all.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out?
I don't even know what happens if I tell her what. It seems like she's like the company gossip person. Yeah, what's the information worth to you? Because I don't know.
If you think I'm paying for that information, think again. It's just a matter of time before it finds its way onto my desk. And I can be a very patient person. Oh my. Imogene pointing the finger at Ularu. That would be a first. Ularu will want her head when she finds out. Those two have been a team ever since Imogene started here. And saying they had a student-teacher relationship is probably an understatement. For either one to betray what we all assumed they had is more than a bit surprising. That's quite a statement. This situation is gonna give Dalton some serious anxiety. At least it sounds like Imogene has it under control. For now. Once you hand that evidence to Dalton, he's gonna scrutinize the hell out of it. And if he's smart, I'll be the first person he calls. Between the two of us, we'll suss out the truth one way or another.
I've been waiting here for ages. They know how to make a client feel welcome up here.
All right. I want to confront the CEO. First off.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Is there something I can help you with?
Is there something I can help you with?
All right. This sounds like a closed-door conversation. Just a moment.
Really?
Shutting the door and engaging locks. There. Now, is this some sort of joke? I thought Dalton was conducting a real investigation. And just where is this absurd notion coming from? Are you serious? Jeannie's too smart to pull off a stunt like that. It sounds like you're only here to waste my time. Now that sounds more like a proposition I could get behind. Fine. Since it's just you and me here, I'll come clean. I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd. But I'm no mole.
So what does that make you?
Please. It's insulting that you think I'd actually be working for someone other than Ryujin or myself. Oh, that depends on how you define innocent. You see, I'm not a mole. I'm an opportunist. And no one is more loyal to Ryujin than I am. Masako, on the other hand, is losing her touch. Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. A CEO who can make the hard decisions. It's all part of my plan. But don't worry. Infinity Ltd will never be able to complete Vina's work. I made sure of that. It was never my intent to involve Imogene. But when you arrived with information on Project Dominion, I knew Infinity had screwed up. I had no choice but to act fast. Imogene is the only one that Dalton and the others would believe was capable of pulling this off. It had to be her. Back then, hard decisions were all about screwing people over and white-collar crime. Today, they're more about ensuring success, by any means necessary. So, now that you know, it's time to see how good you are at making hard decisions. With your help, I can take down Masako and make the credits worth your while. So whose side are you on? Masako's or Ryujin's?
I'm on whatever side involves the most credits. Have I traveled to Omicron Percy 8 yet? Sounds familiar. Oh,
Hello?
okay. Oh, hello. Hello, hang on. I would actually have to say no then. I have not been there yet. I have been to all star systems to get the achievement, which I got, to visit all 120 star systems. But I still have to go there. Yes.
That would be my side. I can see to it that you'll not only get a raise, but a substantial bonus, should all things go my way. And since we're working together, I'll take that so-called evidence off your hands. I guess that's how I would have played it. You can keep your little security blanket. Now that I know where your loyalties lie, I suggest you act as if nothing's changed. If you're looking for a scapegoat on Project Dominion, you can feed Imogene to the wolves. When it's time for the next phase of my plans, I'll let you know.
I mean, Imogene... Imogene is my boss.
Once I'm CEO, our competition won't even come close to touching us. Of course. Vina's original design was external, like all the others. I'd have Imogene go through the motions of delivering everything herself. Having her act as a double agent was just extra insurance. It's no secret that I consider Imogene to be my protégé. I cared for her as a colleague and friend. But I've poured my life into Ryujin, and every day I see the reports of our competition growing, becoming bolder. When Project Dominion came along, it was the perfect opportunity to make my move. Unfortunately, Imogene was the only one who fit the profile to pull it off. As I said, I'll fill you in when we're ready for the next step. We may be working together, but I don't trust you enough to divulge my plan in its entirety. It's nothing personal, just business.
All right.
I've got my eye on you.
This deal could be huge for my company.
Don't cause any trouble.
You're back. And Imogene?
Lie, 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 lie. Wow. Never had four lies I could choose from.
No, I told you to get it before we left the office.
Kidding. It's right here.
That was not fun.
I actually don't want to side with the CEO,
I'll buy drinks after the meeting and make it up to you.
even though it's probably gonna give me more credits. Even though I told the CEO I was on her side.
You were saying? I assume between your statement and her absence that Imogene must be the mole. I'll have Yuko determine her position so we can start tracking her.
Oh, wait.
Were you at least able to gather any data on how she was able to access Project Dominion?
Oh, let's see if it even gives me the option to revert my position.
And this is precisely my concern against such technology. I'll be sure to bring this up to Masako. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office. Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving forward. And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed a full report.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Complete. Guilty pleasures. Platinum. Rare achievement. But is this gonna be 43, 42? Let's load this one. I don't want to betray Imogen, which is my boss. So I think I'm gonna have to re-talk with the CEO.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out? Fine, fine. I won't push. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
Keep out of
All right, now I can quick
my
save.
way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Is there something I can help you with?
There is.
Excuse me? Let me close this door before you say anything else you might regret. Just a moment.
Just a moment. I like the way she talks. Gammy, hi!
Shutting the door and engaging locks.
And engaging the locks. Now I'm gonna frame your ass.
That's better. And that's quite the story you just threw in my face. Not to mention a serious accusation. And just where is this absurd notion coming from?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Is this a game? I wasn't aware.
If you confess, I can convince Dalton to go easy on you.
Dalton? You obviously don't know him at all.
Come on, it's such an elaborate plot. Aren't you dying to let someone in on it?
It is a horrible thing when such well-made plans can't be shared.
It could be our little secret. No one else needs to know.
Oh, sure. And I just take your word for it. I don't think so.
You know the old saying, the truth will set you free.
I'm starting to wonder what Imogene ever saw in you.
Whatever you say stays in this room. I only want to know the mastermind.
Well, that would be great, if there was anything to tell. That would only be the case if your accusation held any merit. Looks like someone's been brushing up on their corporate skills.
Oh.
Fine. Since it's just you and me here, I'll come clean. I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd. But I'm no mole. The only traitor to speak of here is Masako. You see, I'm not a mole. I'm an opportunist. And no one is more loyal to Ryujin than I am. Masako, on the other hand, is losing her touch. Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. Oh, I'm no traitor to Ryujin. I'm the one that's going to keep this company on top for decades to come. So, now that you know, it's time to see how good you are at making hard decisions. With your help, I can take down Masako and make the credits worth your while. I'm disappointed in you, Op. And here I thought you had a good eye for opportunity. The only way you stop me from carrying out my plans to depose Masako is to kill me. You could try to get me fired, but that only delays my plans. Face it, this isn't a game you can win. Go ahead. I guarantee any evidence you have is circumstantial at best. I've created the perfect scapegoat in Imogene. It'd be your word against mine, and I'm pretty sure the odds are in my favor.
You already screwed up once. If I attack her, probably I'm gonna get attacked, right?
I admit, I misjudged Infinity Ltd's level of competency. If only I'd have gone to see Simon myself, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But I've learned from that mistake. So good luck. You won't find a thing. I'm disappointed in you, Op. I never thought you'd take the weaker side.
I've got my eye on you.
This could be the most important meeting of my career.
My company's future might be bright.
Right.
You're back. And Imogene? I suppose you suddenly have all the facts now. This explanation better be good. I'm a mind to fire you just for that comment. Of course. We've scrubbed security footage and run through access card permissions and found nothing. The project itself is an enormous security risk, but our lead R&D engineer, Vina Kara, has been working on ways to mitigate this. I find it hard to believe Ularu would take the chance to incriminate herself. But if this slate provides indisputable evidence to corroborate your story, well, that's enough proof for me. It will be a relief to reinstate Imogene as well. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office. Not that I enjoy it, but I wouldn't trust anyone but myself with these reports as it is.
All right.
Don't cause any trouble.
Now we did the right thing.
Ryujin's CEO is no joke.
We've now said that the CEO is the baddie.
I need that Rothicite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
Don't worry. We'll figure it out and get that shipment back.
Great. Sounds like a job for me.
Good. You're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd. In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Veena Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of 2 parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users. Well, we can't, but the shielding aspect was never officially a part of Project Dominion. It was an afterthought of how to safeguard our own people from being manipulated, so it was being researched separately as a mod. The research itself was in early stages, too early for board approval, so only myself, DeMarcus, and Masako know about it.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh yeah, marketing and finance wouldn't have it any other way.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Veena can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
Neat. I like my brain just the way it is.
You're a Ryujin employee, and we need a job done. We've trusted you this far, so I feel it's safe to continue the trend. Good. I'm glad you see this as an opportunity.
And I love a willing subject. Now it's just a matter of getting the key ingredient. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called Rothicite.
The last shipment we were supposed to receive never arrived, and we've gotten no response to our queries from the station. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to keep the discovery quiet, so it's unusual for them not to respond. We have several theories. Dealing with a new element on a new planet has its own set of risks. It could be environmental, mechanical, or, worst case scenario, pirates, mercenaries. We are leaning toward the latter. I think we all share that concern, which is why I want you to find out exactly what happened while recovering the shipment.
Sure thing.
That's what I like to hear. The station is called CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinae 3A in the Carinae system. Unfortunately, we had to cut ties with our supply chain manager, Camden Cho, and his replacement is still getting up to speed. Otherwise, I may have had more useful information.
Great, my job is harder because of some newbie. But he was fired? What happened?
I can't discuss the details. Company policy.
Oh, come on. You can tell me about a top secret research project, but you can't tell me what happened to a guy that got fired? Come on.
Be prepared for anything. Once you have the shipment, bring it straight back to Vina. I fear the worst for the people on that station.
I just hope it's times like these when I'm glad I have an office job. It's a very rare element that appears to be unique to the moon Carinae 3A. With the right purity in combination with other metals, the alloy is completely compatible with an amazing level of conductivity and no degradation. It's basically the ace up our sleeve for neuroamps. For you, it'll be like going into a deep, relaxing sleep, and then waking up feeling refreshed and invigorated. For me, it'll be a few hours of laser-focused skill. I like to think of neurosurgery as an art form. Honestly, it's going to be fine. 0 downtime, no projected side effects. You're gonna love it.
Great. Sounds like a little game called Cyberpunk. Have you heard of that one?
The one and only. It was one of the first projects I proposed as head of research and development, so Project Dominion is like my baby. Funny story. The concept started off as a joke DeMarcus made, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized that this was just the challenge I was looking for. Designed and developed right here. Remarkable, aren't they? I wish I could have been Ray DeCaris the day she first perfected the technology. She laid the groundwork that DeMarcus and I base all of our current designs on. Oh, DeMarcus is my chief engineer, by the way. He's the only person here who can keep up with me, but don't let him know that. It'll go straight to his head. Don't tell me you don't know the name of Ryujin's founder. Ray DeCaris created Ryujin Industries with Itaru Saito back in 2307. She developed the very first neuroamp just a few years later, laying the foundation for this corporation. I had the honor of working under her a few short years before she retired and entrusted me with R&D.
Okay.
Stop by my office next time you're in the tower, okay?
I'm on my 12th iteration of this design. I have a good feeling about this one.
All right, let's go figure out what happened to this rare mineral. CM Station RC1. Land it. Let's go. Get our weapons. Oh, look at this little guy. Laser pistol. Let me try it. Boop. Ecliptic. Why isn't that surprising? Down there. Okay.
Illegal intrusion. Leave now. You're not authorized.
I'm not what? What? I'm sorry. I didn't quite hear you. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of my laser pistol. Is this the way in? I'm like, where's the way in?
Got eyes on the target.
Door. Notepad folder. Need to open up the door? Hi guys, how's it going? You need to open up that door. You need it. You need it. Oh, I was gonna throw a grenade in there. Oh. Do I have a grenade? I don't have any grenades, do I? I don't. Oh well. Oh well. Take a little nap. 1 hour nap. Ah, refreshed. Frankenstein. Hey. I hate space. Oh man. It's a mine card. If that'll come in handy later. Toast. I hear people. Hey, Armada. Welcome in. I mean, who else could it be besides Ecliptic Mercenaries, right? The Varun. It's either Varun, Ecliptic, or Space Pirates. And contraband cash. So mining monthly. Sounds hot. Do you have a super raspy voice? Raspy voices are a requirement. Hard target. Oh, what? Wait, is he dead? Or... Pop!
Potential threat.
You forgot to... I know. You forgot... Did I hit you? Or... Oh, I should be using this one instead. Oh. Ew, ew. There's a worm. There's a heat leech. It just dropped in front of me. Ew. How can he even see me? Oh, dude. Ow. You need to focus? I gotta focus. Hang on. Hang on. Don't shoot me. I gotta focus. Hang on. I have a voice like Batman. You are an agent. And you are dead. Oh, here's some... You're dead, but you're standing up. Okay. He just toppled right over. Right over there. I know, right? Come on. This is a great flashlight, by the way. This is a great flashlight. It has no limit on how far it can shine. Gamers here. Welcome in. Ow. The room is on fire. The room is on fire. No, just I'm on fire. Damn it, I'm on fire again. We're both on fire. We're both on Dang it. And I just used the health pack too. I'm like, come on, man. I just used the health pack. I gotta give it to that Ecliptic guy. I mean, if he could hack his suit to make it look like he's standing, that's pretty ingenious. Mannequin. Deep space mining helmet. Door. We got a lot of mannequins down here. Someone had a thing for mannequins. Hi guys. Sitting on a job. I love how they were just sitting. Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and just do nothing. Boom! The boom is here. I have a scope for this shotgun. Wow. I didn't know I had a scope for this shotgun. Dang. That's right. Got it. I know, right? I'm like, why does a shotgun have a scope? That's crazy. Yep. The station was attacked by hostiles. They were preparing to send out the shipment. The Ryujin Industries one is canceled. Read the contract. Contract orders. Retrieve the shipment being prepared for Ryujin Industries. Redirect the shipment to the clinic in the Freestar in the Narion system, Freestar Collective. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to go to the Narion system. And figure out why the shipment was being delivered. I appear to have a cough. It's outside. Anything else left in here before I go? Okay. Quick save. There wasn't any beds. Oh, I can sleep on my ship. Gotta take a quick nap. Get my health back up. Then we can head out to that other star system and figure out why the shipment of this rare mineral was being redistributed.
Need a hand with something?
Oh God, you scare me.
There just aren't words for how grateful I am.
Let's not make this weird, Major.
Is that everything?
I mean, it's not weird. We can just... I am going to the bed, so we don't have to make this weird. Just follow me. Just follow me to the bed. It's big enough for both of us. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Take off.
Let's see what the stars have in store for us this time.
go. Station.
Please respect priority docking for emergency patients. The clinic welcomes all.
Hey gamer, I'm doing good. What did I do today? Oh. Ugh. Went to a kitty cafe today with baby Destiny. That was really cute. Baby Destiny was like excited to go to the kitty cafe, and then like halfway through she just wanted to play with the toys and not the cats. I'm like, there's kitties here, we paid for the kitties. But yeah, they were really cute.
If people would stop poking their noses into every unexplored biome in the galaxy, perhaps we'd have a little less work to do. Welcome to the clinic. I'm Dr. Darvish, Chief of Medicine. Is there something I can do for you?
It sounds like I could use some help.
Then I suggest you seek out one of the many other facilities available to walk-ins. I'm afraid we don't often deal with minor cases. We have a particular focus on astrovirology here, so the patients we take on tend to have unusual cases that require long-term care, and sometimes require unorthodox or experimental treatments. We have an excellent track record that speaks for itself, but it doesn't leave room for much else. If you absolutely require medical supplies, speak to Dr. Salvato. We have very limited resources I would consider extra, and he would be the one to distribute them. Would you now? Well, I suppose we could always use additional research specimens. The more data we have about what's out there in the settled systems, the faster we can diagnose novel illnesses. In theory, at least. I suppose we could consider you an independent contractor of sorts. We've made progress with alien biosuppressants, helping to prevent secondary infections when treating patients, but we could stand to learn more. If you could collect some additional samples, we'd be grateful.
Sure thing.
What we're looking for are basic organic substances. They could come from any number of flora or fauna on countless worlds across the settled systems. Just keep your eyes open as you travel and harvest things when you find them. Or frankly, if you can find them at a reasonable price somewhere, purchase them. I'm less concerned with the source than the materials themselves.
Is that it?
Anything I can help you with?
There's certainly no shortage of things to do around here. All right, then.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
Places abandoned in the colony war? That way?
Yeah, I bet you do.
I bet you do.
I'm not falling for that. You're not getting past me.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Fine, I'll issue you an access card. Infinity better get it together.
Ha! Ha! Tricked you. I tricked him. It's a very quiet.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look, we got that shipment. Although who knows what Faye expects me to do with it. But maybe approvals really are on the way. Now please, get back to Kai. Make sure his vitals are stable. I don't want to lose him. We'll figure this out. I promise.
Fine. But if we lose Kai, that's it. I'm going to SSNN. I don't give a shit about my career anymore.
You and me both.
Seems to be a big problem here. There's the refined Raffinite shipment that I need. Let's talk to this dude.
I'm not ruining my career over this. Excuse me, but this is a restricted area. You need to leave.
Security. I'm here for the Windows 11 mandatory security update. You seem to have paused updating for the last month, and you really need to update the security virus definition software. What is going on here first?
That's none of your business. Now leave before I call security.
But I am security.
Your timing could be better. A little warning next time. I'll just take a moment to check up on my patient.
And it worked. Dude, you're knocking over your own stuff. It's like, I'm so clumsy.
This damn contract will be the death of me.
It will be.
We better get that approval soon.
Okay, get out of here while I hack your computers. While I hack Zora's your computer. Okay. Personal log. A new start. The internal neural amp. Yep. So these are the guys that we're trying to do the procedure for the internal neural amp for Infinity Ltd. Oh. My first loss. So they tried to install the neural amp in a patient, and the patient died. So this person, Faye, is providing the prototypes for the internal neural amps to be surgically implanted. Another failure. So he's... so another person's in a coma after... So, yep, they got problems. Titanium grade 120. The coma, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, so they were... So this facility was carrying out the surgery to put in the experimental technology into human subjects by Ryujin's rival company, but has failed all 3 times.
Excuse me, I have work to do.
No, you don't.
I don't think you're supposed to be here.
I never should have taken this job. Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area. In that case, you'll want to speak to Dr. Lane.
I want to talk to you.
I'll never get out of this.
I want to talk to you. Days of Dead Bodies. Looks like the good old morgue. Okay. Where'd he go?
I'm not ruining my career over this. This damn contract will be the death of me.
Can I not talk to him now? I talked to Dr. Lane already. You didn't notice the bodies, yeah. Well, apparently they had more dead bodies than they had. I guess they had other things going on. Because they only had 3 test subjects. So, yeah, quite interesting. Didn't realize the clinic was the rival companies.
I know your type. Freewheeling space ace must be nice. You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never
You'd be
turn into one
surprised
of
how many
those
times I have to
spacers.
argue that we
Scum
prioritize
of the
tech
galaxy.
updates.
Robbing, stealing,
Get out of here
killing.
before you catch something.
Even the Crimson Fleet don't trust this kid.
Abby, how are you? Everything okay?
This was actually the really kind of the only mission that
First couple of years are the hardest for sure.
that I wanted to
Getting used to
read through the log. Because this is interesting.
If you're thinking about going into medicine, just be really sure before you commit to it. Really sure.
I'll keep that under consideration. This is a research lab.
Pain's not too bad today. Oh, it's good to see someone other than a nurse. The treatments were fine, but the food? Oh, heavens. The doctors were nice, but I'm ready to get out of here.
Let's get out.
Can't wait to get back to my farm.
You have a farm?
Can't wait to get back to my farm.
Howdy. Good to see someone other than a doctor. Definitely feeling better. Oh, can't say the same for my brother here.
I'm this way.
Well, I think it's all right, seeing as how my brother and I would be dead if we never came here. Doctors are nice enough, treatments aren't too bad, and food's all right. That doesn't mean I'm not counting down the days until we can leave. I'm itching to go back home. That I am. I'm lucky to be alive, apparently. Me and my brother here have been patients for going on, 4 or 5 months now? Good Lord. I, being the stronger and smarter one, am recovering quickly. Still sick as a dog, but the doctors let me roam around to visit my infirm brother here. He was in a coma for months. He's only now making some sort of recovery.
Wait, was he the one that had the implant?
This genius brother of mine was begging me to go on a hike with him on Aquila. He's a real outdoorsy type, you know. Now, being a man of letters, I didn't want to go, but he just kept yapping. So we go on this hike, right? We don't know where the hell we're going. Well, we got lost, stranded with no food or water. I told him to pack food and water, but the fool forgot. Well, we start scavenging for some food to sustain us, and we come across this thing, like a plant, but I don't know what the hell the damn thing was. Looked tasty enough, so we ate it. Well, the damn thing nearly killed us both. Turns out we weren't even that far from the city, so we were found by some passerby, and here we are. We got real lucky.
Hey, Wesley over on YouTube. Hey, Overwork. Welcome in. I know, right? He's like, ow, hurts my neck. I did hot yoga this morning too, by the way. So like, So Overwork has no sound, so we can just talk about Overwork all day apparently. Wait, are you supposed to be the smart one? Is that what it says?
Yeah, well, not out of the woods just yet. Things have been pretty hairy for John here. But I think you're right. It'll take more than that to kill the Joseph brothers. Take care now.
It's the Joseph brothers.
At least it can't get any worse. Well, no, it definitely can, but trying to stay positive.
Oh, God.
Oh, hey, buddy, I'm kind of suffering here. Can you leave me be? Probably shouldn't get too close. Oh, God. I never should have eaten that, whatever it was. Oh. Well, at least it can't get any worse. Well, no, it definitely can, but trying to stay positive.
Just 1 week without something weird. That's not too much to ask.
Get that dated blanket. I know. Did you talk to all these guys either? TS? Or did you just
Please leave. I'd like to recover in peace. They're just letting people walk into occupied rooms.
I'm not gonna let you leave.
I'd rather not have you in here. Excuse me, but this is my private room. I'd like some privacy. Please leave. They're just letting people walk into occupied rooms.
Yep. Your door is wide open.
Something to report?
A couple of years on duty here, and anyone would be qualified to run any other hospital in the settled systems. Are you the courier? You're not really supposed to be back here. You can just drop the delivery off by the docking port, and someone will take care of it. Well, sure. We can't afford to run low on supplies. Never know what kind of medical emergency might pop up at any moment. Well, we're really not that kind of a hospital, and don't usually deal with walk-ins. If you really need to speak to someone, Dr. Salvato can probably help you. Nurse supervisor, dear. I'm the one who takes care of all the doctors, as well as the patients. The more I can look after, the more the doctors can focus on patient diagnosis and treatment. Every role here is important. Oh, sometimes, sure. Somebody walks in or is dragged in with something we haven't seen before. You best believe it's all hands on deck. Have to find out if it's lethal or contagious, or both.
Or both.
I used to. I think we all did to some degree when we started working here. But really, how does worrying help when you've got people to treat? It just gets in the way. It can be, yes. But we've all learned to live with it. If we didn't do this, who knows how many lives would be lost. It's harder on the newer folks, that's for sure. You take that Dr. Salvato, nice man, but he's a little on the skittish side. He's a good doctor, but just needs a little more confidence, you know?
I could fake an illness if that would help.
Oh, aren't you a dear? No, he'll do just fine. He just needs some time. Actually, now that we're talking about this, I wanted to do something nice for him. Give him a little pick-me-up. I overheard something about a meal he hadn't had in a long time. Thought maybe if I could deliver one to him, it'd be a nice gesture. You think you could help with that? Aren't you just the sweetest? You know that Don's Roost restaurant in New Atlantis? The fancy one? Dr. Salvato was talking about the synth liver pate. Said he'd never forget it. You bring me a plate and I'll make sure we brighten up his day.
Oh, we got a little side quest. I still haven't talked to that doctor. What they all are talking about. Definitely got me seeing playing through it. Oh, VIP wing. There's staff area.
How does she expect me to get all this done by myself?
Sounds like you have a problem. Do I have the Cyberpunk on my PS5 and my PC? I have it for my... I do have it for my Xbox. And... PC. Yep.
You know, there are more couriers coming and going from this place than patients most of the time. Guess that's a good thing. Dr. Darvish is really strict about keeping supply logs. We can't afford a shortage of anything. Oh, we're not really supposed to talk about that kind of thing. Doctor-patient confidentiality and all that. Dr. Darvish is pretty strict about that. Well, about everything, but definitely that. Oh, sure. Everyone is really great. Top of their game, medically speaking. I've learned so much these last few years. I try not to take any of it for granted. This career, helping people, it really means something. Bye.
Bye. Please fix. This is a big-ass station.
Dr. Darvish took a chance on me, hiring me fresh out of training. Need to make sure she doesn't regret it.
Wow. You have no arms, Doctor.
Oh, you look like I work here, right? A couple of patients didn't seem to think so. Awkward situation. We don't usually take walk-ins, but all right, let's have a look at you. I'm not seeing anything wrong with you, and it's not often I get to say that. Oh, well, that's appreciated. There really isn't anything you're qualified to do in here. No offense, of course. But, I do have some data requests from other facilities in the settled systems. Everyone always wants to know what we're up to.
Usual courier has been less than reliable lately, so if you could get this slate where it needs to go, that would help us, and put a few credits in your pocket.
See you later.
I could fix your arms. I could get you some bionic arms, man. Just saying.
Whatever you do, don't let anyone in here sneeze on you. That happens. We can't let you leave.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know his arms are underneath the table. Oh, ew.
Mind your step.
Yeah. Someone spilled some Terra Brew. Who did it?
Need to make sure those files are backed up.
2. Don't slip. So, it was Tony and Donna. They had a lover's quarrel. That's what happened. So, the question about Cyberpunk TS is, first off, what kind of PC do you have? What kind of GPU?
There's simply too much to do to allow me to just stand about conversing with you. I apologize. I'm here for research, not treatment. If that's what you're looking for, you'll need to speak to someone else. I'm afraid I lack the time for purely social interactions.
Oh, you got the 3090. Same as me. Yeah. Oh. So then why do you even want to get it on the PS4? Is there any specific reason? I don't know why I'm like exploring this facility. I don't know. I just feel like I want to explore it. Place is huge.
I have performed a cursory scan of your vital signs. You are currently alive.
Oh, so if you buy the PS4 version, it has a free upgrade for PS5. Ah, got it.
Never a dull moment.
So, if it's...
Warning. This unit does...
If it's between PC and console, definitely get the PC version. That's basically what I've been mulling over myself. Because PC, you're going to get not only a higher resolution, you're going to get better frame rates, and you're going to get full ray tracing overdrive, DLSS 3.5, all the goodies that the console versions don't have. So it's gonna look even better than what the PS5 and Xbox can currently pull off with Cyberpunk. That's why, like, when I want to replay Cyberpunk, I originally played Cyberpunk on PC because I already knew, because even back then when they released the original Cyberpunk, it was pushing the bounds of PC graphics, and so I was like, you know what, I don't do this a lot, but I'm gonna play Cyberpunk on PC because I want to take advantage of new video cards, which the 3090 was the best one at that time. So that's why I built my machine with the 3090 to just play Cyberpunk. And then now with the new not only base Cyberpunk with version 2.0 patch, not only do you have that now, but then you also have the Phantom Liberty add-on, which is like a whole new thing. And yeah, they've totally upgraded it again to like utilize the latest tech with the 4000 series GTX cards, right? Luckily, our 3090 is like the lowest card that you can own to utilize ray tracing, the path tracing technology that now that they have in there, which is gonna be the next generation of ray tracing in games. So it's like only the 3090 and up can handle path tracing, which basically just makes the whole thing more realistic, the whole scene more realistic with the lighting. But it's really expensive on hardware, so current consoles will never have that. So current gen consoles will never have path tracing. So
surgical capabilities.
So that is going to be a feature that, well, that might pop up with the mid-gen refresh consoles, maybe. If not, then we're going to be waiting probably 5 more years at least for the next generation of game consoles. So PS6, right? PS6 or Xbox Series, whatever, next, right? So so yeah, we will see if we'll have path tracing in this generation. But otherwise, it's here now on PC, and as well as DLSS 3.5, I believe, which is the latest version of DLSS. Currently backwards compatible with a lot of 3000 series cards, so that's good.
Evening, sir.
But yeah. Anyway, highly recommended to.
Not exactly a hotbed of criminal activity here, is it? Well, that suits me fine.
But yeah, highly recommend to play it on the PC if you want to see the latest tech, the latest graphical technology, which is again something I'm going to be doing. So even though I do have it on Xbox, but I don't have the Phantom Liberty update on the Xbox. But I did buy it on the PC already. I tried it out on my 3090. I did a benchmark with like everything turned on to max, and I get about 45 FPS with everything on max on a 1440p monitor. If you have 4K, it's gonna be a little bit lower than that on 4K. So you may have to adjust a few things.
Worst I usually have. I'm just here to keep the peace. You need to keep your nose clean.
Yeah, but yeah, no worries, TS. I don't generally recommend PC versions of games that often, but there are definitely some titles that have really deserved being played on or experienced on PC, just for the added benefit of the added performance or like PC enhancements that happened. Same thing that happened with like Horizon, I think is Forbidden West, I think. When that came out on PC, it had a lot of really great updates to utilize PC tech. So it was a really great experience on PC.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor?
Doctor.
Mothers, am I right? Hey, what can I do for you?
What else had a really good PC release? I think Death Stranding had one. Had a good PC release, but I actually played the director's cut of that game. I think we played it on stream on PS5, if I recall. Yeah. Because that also had the director's cut. But yeah, it seems like CD Projekt Red basically prioritizes PC development in their games. And they are really... So, not only do they prioritize PC development over consoles, they've integrated the latest technologies, graphical technologies in the game. So yeah, like now they said that they're moving on to they're moving on to learn Unreal Engine 5. So it sounds like Cyberpunk 2 will potentially, most likely, be on a brand new Unreal Engine 5 engine. So hopefully CD Projekt Red will be able to utilize that to the fullest. Hello, Camila over on YouTube. Welcome in to my gaming show stream.
Hey there. Is that my beautiful shipment?
It
You were
is.
right about this one, Masako. Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1?
Yeah, everything. I do gotta say, just to give credit to the console versions of Cyberpunk, currently the way it looks, it does look beautiful on console. So on PS5 and Xbox Series X, it does look great. I did recently actually try it out this past week just to see what it looked like on console, and I was like, wow, this looks really good. But again, yeah, PC is where it's at, especially if you have the GPU to utilize all the maximum settings. So
I knew something bad had happened. Were there any survivors?
You ask, but do you really care? Why were there no guards there? Were those people unprotected?
Our station on Carone 3A and Consolidated Mining's contract were both confidential. We had no reason to believe they'd be under any threat. Of course, we had no reason to believe we had a mole, either. Corporate culture may have its ugly side, but that doesn't mean we've lost our humanity. Our moves are strategic and precise, as you should know. The moment we justify the slaughter of innocents is when we go from competitive to criminal. Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
If you knew all this, why am I even here?
Our technicians are thorough, but they aren't that thorough. Your ship docking there simply caught their attention is all. But on the off chance it was related to your assignment, they're currently combing through the clinic records as we speak. Dr. Lane. I believe Vina is familiar with his work, specializing in neurosurgery. Were you able to determine what he was doing at the clinic?
Yes, I was.
The clinic serves all, but it can't be denied that they require credits to run. In most cases, the clinic is also the best choice for research. Not everyone has the resources to have decent medical facilities like us on site. Human trials? Without even completing his product? Oh, Lucas must be insane. I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothocyte secure, it's almost time for us to make our move. Not long, according to her. She and DeMarcus have everything prepped and ready. I believe it's just a matter of creating the alloy and molding it according to her design. It certainly is. And it's also time to inform the rest of the board on the current situation. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Hey, yo. Level 46.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
As I was saying, level 46. For that guy talked over me. I don't really know. I have like 2 skill points. I'm not assigned yet. I don't really know what I want to do. I might put it in planetary scanning to make that part go faster. That's gonna be for the achievement.
Good.
I need like planetary
You're right on time.
scanning and flora and fauna scanning.
I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole. In due time. I'll be reaching out, but right now we need her to remain in hiding.
Okay.
Indeed. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with. Imogene is a resourceful woman. I have no doubt she's in a safe house of her own design. In fact, she probably sees this as a paid vacation. My guess is she's lounging on a couch somewhere, binging all those movies she hasn't had time to watch. Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masato has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go, I want you to bring that program to me. Then we'll have to find another way to build a case against Ularu. And it won't be easy. If I can't find hidden code on a single slate, I certainly deserve to be fired. Ularu is limited in what she can hide here. Plus, she'll have no reason to believe anyone will be looking in the first place. Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I've no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Amber! Welcome in. How are you? We're going to be attending a board meeting.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Got it. Oh,
If
hi.
only there were more hours in the day.
Exactly. Oh, hi, Ilaro, our mole.
Let's just get on with it already.
Have a seat. I insist.
I'm glad we're making an effort in our appearance today.
Thank you.
I see we have an operative who can appreciate a good suit. Ah, yes. I suppose that could be taken as a compliment. In the effort of making small talk, I hope you're enjoying your newly gained position. Our operatives are quite the expense, but a necessary one. You're proving to be the norm. Yes, and the results are what matter. I believe I've met my social quota for the day, so I'll be continuing on with my work now. Perhaps we'll chat another time.
I can't wait to hear what this is about. Oh yeah, when Masako promoted me to head up marketing, I told her I wanted complete control of all public-facing aspects. Being the brilliant mind that she is, she didn't even hesitate. Every facet of Ryujin's narrative is carefully crafted by me and my team, with plenty of help from operations, of course.
Please, sit down.
Okay, fine.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives. I know you're not insinuating that this is my fault.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
Get that neck turn. Get that neck turn.
I can't imagine the mess their legal department has on their hands.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Masako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this. Good. I can tell Vina is going to enjoy working with you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Try not to keep the good doctor waiting.
And I'll be
So
back for
much
you
work
later.
to do.
Be back for you later, Ball.
It's a shame about Imogene. I expected better of her. You better get down to R&D before Masako begins to think you're incompetent. Are you trying to waste all of our time here, or what?
You'll get yours.
Are you sure you're okay? You left pretty fast.
I'm fine. I really thought that formula would be the one, and it blew up in my face. Almost literally.
Was your first test run. Could have been worse.
Yeah, I just need a few minutes to sort myself out.
Double check those measurements are right.
I am
Anesthesia
not
always makes me
permitted to
nervous.
perform medical practices without human oversight.
It's good to see you again. Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
Yeah, just don't fry my brain.
The internal neuroamp is basically the next leap in our line of influential amplifiers. It gives the user dominion over a less dominant target, meaning you can heavily influence another person's thoughts and actions. The risk mitigation alone will be completely worth it. So, are you ready to get started?
I hope this thing works because I wonder if I can use it, like, for my, like, in the game.
Yes, I always love a willing subject. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
Right, because joking around before surgery is always reassuring.
There's little to no risk, assuming your brain is typical and you don't have any adverse reaction to the anesthesia. First sign of trouble, we back out and start evaluating other candidates. Of course, we've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
You appear dehydrated. I suggest the immediate ingestion of a moderate quantity of water.
Good time to save.
All right, let's get this party started. Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
Warning. This unit is
So, how are you feeling? You look good?
concerns.
Huge success. No surprises, no signs of rejection. You were the ideal subject. Now, we just keep our fingers crossed and hope no unknown side effects come creeping in later. Yep, that's me every morning. But the whole point of this is no visual indication and no adverse side effects. So, sounds like we're on track. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
There goes my plans for a lifelong minion.
Let's just say it varies based on the user. Some people have greater mental capabilities than others, which would increase the duration. Now that's something to talk to the drone engineers about. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says. Our preliminary testing was rigorous enough that there's little to no risk involved here. The biggest unknown was finding the perfect compatible alloy for the implant. We've had the tech itself working externally for quite some time. That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Okay. I want to try this out.
If Vina offers you a job as a lab rat,
Press left bumper to open the scanner and target the person you want to manipulate. Press A. Okay. So it's pretty much press A. Social. Manipulation. 90% for 30 seconds. Oh. I'm pointing him to where I want him to go. Oh, that's it. Oh, here we go. Oh, weird. I can't move him anymore. How do I do it? And to find a way to open up the door. Oh. Oh, grab this. I can only do one more. He's busy. There you go.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and Figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest. Watch your hands. Lots of delicate equipment around here.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
Do I get any compensation?
Well, I'd leave that up for Alexis and Lyndon to decide. Compensation's not really my thing. Yes! Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, TS. That is pretty cool. I kind of wish I would have done this quest sooner.
Those are the kind of edge cases that I let the board work out. Obviously, tech like this is going to come with its fair share of red tape. Not at all. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room, it could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So many situations to account for. When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neuroamp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
I can't believe Vina finally pulled it off. With my help, of course. I'd be happy to chat again, anytime.
Oh, Masako told me about Imogene. It's completely irrational, right? I think I'll be processing this one for a long time. Bye.
I'm on my 12th iteration of this design. I have a good feeling about this.
The specs they gave me for this job are so confusing.
Run over there.
All right, relax. This experiment can't go worse than the last one did.
Oh, that's what you sold. Long time ago.
been waiting here for ages.
Run that way.
Good, you're here. I wasn't sure how accurate Vina's promise of no downtime was going to be.
Let's just hope her promise of no brain damage holds true as well.
Now you run over there. Let's see what happens during our talk here.
Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries. All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have two options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you.
Option B. I love the chance to use my acting skills.
Option A, you need to remain under the radar the entire time. Option B, you have a slight cover that may give you the opportunity to talk your way to your objectives.
Hey, Zombaby! You're playing too? What? You just started? Did you finally cave in?
Of course not. The meeting is just a legitimate way in. Once inside, you'll be led to a waiting room where your host will be running late. That's your opportunity to make your way to either the executive floor or R&D.
I want to use my acting skills.
Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse, so I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
You'll only have free range on the marketing floor. Infinity may be cheap, but they know at least some level of security is needed in this business. Any mercenary or disgruntled worker can go shoot a place up. You're a Ryujin operative, so start acting like one. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd., all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp.
Nick. 15 hours. Hey, okay. That's a good start. Are you liking it, Zombaby?
Please do. I hate to think we're putting our faith in the wrong operative. Now, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail. I'd highly advise you use it. This assignment isn't the time to test your abilities. The only thing you're out there to prove is that you can get this job done. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible.
Suit or no suit, they'll never know I was there. Yeah, I could have used that a long time ago.
Well, you're still here, so apparently you didn't need it that bad.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story. Good. I guarantee the moment he scratches the surface on that story, he'll have a broadcast sent to every system. So, any final questions before you go?
I don't know if that was like the answer to get or not get the suit. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get the suit.
Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up. Skylar Lumen?
Skylar Lumen. Oh, I love that name. That's my new name now.
This will be a day Lucas Drexler will never forget.
What if I get caught? Yeah. And you mole.
Don't cause any trouble.
You mole.
I'm very much looking forward to your return.
Yes, me too.
Get in there, and let's show Infinity what happens when they mess with Ryujin Industries.
Yes.
Don't forget to have fun in there, Up.
Oh, I'll have fun.
I'm very much looking forward to your return.
Yes.
I've got my eye on you.
I love how she talks.
I hate waiting. Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Right. Check out the program.
Do you have the program?
Yep.
With pleasure. So, let's take a look. Aha. The decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity Ltd network. One of them even frames Misako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Olaru can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Olaru's guilt. There's no doubt. Should you have even noticed the upload, the program itself is designed to ignore any stop commands. It would have been too late. Yes. And had you not brought this program to me in the first place, you would have been the one planting the false evidence. Without that falsified evidence, Olaru is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Misako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
Nice.
Remember, most of the people at Infinity are simply making a living. Do your best to avoid unnecessary altercations. We left the details vague, so you can fill in what you like. The only knowledge Infinity has is that you are the CEO of a small startup company called Lumen Interactive.
Lumen Interactive. Alrighty.
My career will be over if this deal falls through.
I just like the fact that I can mind control people. That's fun. Oh. Oh. Your cousin KO saw baby what? I do definitely want to, I guess the game is just so long. Like, I probably won't replay it all over again and like choose, you know, and like choose all the bad responses, even though that is something I'm curious about. You know, just being a total jerk.
That's it. I'm not going to show up to work for a week. Then my boss will see how much she needs me and give me a raise.
Good for you.
They're twins. Hey, Shark Hex. Hey, here's your printout, Shark Hex. Thank you so much for that sub. You've been sub for a total for 3 months. Hello. What is going on? It looks just like him. Thank you so much for that.
That neon fella. I missed it. How'd it go?
Barely made it off the starting line, then wham! Dead.
Thank you for that support. Shark, really do appreciate that. I think we're... This is... Oh, so this is the Infinity... Oh. This is Infinity Ltd. Okay, now I get it. We definitely tried to go into this building early on, but there's really no info. Like, don't know what this place is. So yeah, because they were like, you need an appointment to get in. So now that makes sense. All right. Well, this is probably a good place to start, if any, though. We have been playing almost for 3 hours. I think we can do this tomorrow. Finish this up tomorrow. I feel like this is like the last part of the quest. I feel like. Yep. Very good stopping point. But since we are a brand new employee, we gotta take a picture in front of the infinity sign. Of course. And my eyes are closed. Why the hell are my eyes closed? Damn it. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna crouch down like I'm hidden. Like I'm a spy. I gotta crouch down like I'm a spy. Nothing suspicious. Nothing suspicious. Aliqueen! How are you? Thanks for popping into my chillin' game stream. I'm just taking a picture here. Let's see. Pose category. Boxer. Oh yeah. I usually do the what's up pose. What's up? Infinity Ltd. New employee. Hopefully you're doing great. Aliqueen, thanks so much for popping in here. We have been streaming not only on Twitch here, but on YouTube and X.com. But Twitch is the best place to watch the stream. Has the least amount of latency. And the best quality. So you should order a new mouse. Very nice. It's definitely nice when you get a new mouse and a keyboard. Like good quality ones, for sure. really like the one I have. This is the Razer, the RGB mouse, the wireless one. They actually don't make the wireless mice with RGB in them too much, because of the fact that RGB takes batteries, and it does. So, but I really wanted to like get one to like, you know, my thing is RGB, right? So obviously, obviously, I need one here. So, but I've been using that for a while. This one for a while. It has a little wire, a little charger, which also has USB on it, or RGB. So it has RGB lighting, and it just goes on there like that. So that's the table charger for it. As long as I put it on the charger every night, then it works. It works fine. If I don't put it on the charger every night, then yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna last more than a day with the RGB lights on. So, yeah. Also, just in Junior over on YouTube, thank you so much for that super chat. $10 super chat. Thank you so much for that, Junior over on YouTube. I do appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, oh, your mouse is double clicking. The scroll button doesn't work. The forward and back buttons. I'm surprised you let your mouse go that long. Eloquent. I think like if one button on my mouse started acting up, I'd be like, nope. Nope. Time to go. I've gone through so many gaming mice though. I'm glad this one has lasted a while. So really like it so far. Happy with it. Happy with it. The other cool thing I got were these earbuds for stream. This is just the case. Again, it has a RGB on it, and then the earbuds themselves also light up. Wait. There we go. Yeah. So the earbuds also light up. I have them turned off at the moment because it drains the battery even faster. So it's like, I think it drains it by at least an hour. So okay, something's weird. Okay, there we go. Not sure if anybody else is hearing that. Okay, anyway. Oh, you really love the the mouse, yeah. The G602, and you loved it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I can totally see that. Yeah. Also, the sensor skips and doesn't track well. Oh, wow. You definitely you were really in love with that mouse, I gotta say. Okay. Yeah, I took out my earbuds and I'm like hearing something weird. I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't do that when I'm streaming. Don't do that. Don't mess with your hardware during streaming. Things are gonna mess up. But yes, that is pretty much gonna be the end of our stream tonight, guys. I do have to gotta get going. Let me see if do I have a photo of baby Destiny? Oh, I do. I got a few cute shots of baby Destiny here I can share. Went to the mall and took a picture with here. I was like, do a pose. Jeez, this is her pose now. Yep. And then I'm like, and then this is her at the restaurant. She loves, if anybody has ever heard of Duke's Chowder House, it is like super awesome, award-winning chowder, and she freaking loves the bread and the butter and the bread. She loves that butter. It's chowder. That's right. It is chowder. But yeah, trying to get her to eat stuff that's not bread and butter is difficult. So anyway. Okay. Alright guys. Yep. Gotta get. Thanks so much for being here, guys. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, thanks so much. If you try it out, X, that's cool too. Probably not the best place to watch, but still fun. And tomorrow I'll probably do a normal game stream tomorrow, and we will finish this Ryujin probably faction quest. So good times. So yeah, thanks guys for hanging out with me as always. Really do appreciate that. Have a great start of the week, guys, and I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, bye bye.